I know.
So just find your ankles that you can put your block and then sitting down.
Yeah.
Bend your knee. That way when you press the tops of the feet back, it allows you to stretching the top of the feet all the way to your shin bone. And as you're doing this, it's also stretching your quadricep. Now you still have some tightness, you can lift up and draw your knee back so that it's open up your kneecap, and then lift up and draw it back. And then see whether you can roll your pelvis. This is your pelvis. You want to tilt it back and lengthen into your spine. Then rock your sitting bone side to side, like put your hands down so that you're massaging into your sitting bone. Then pause right here, breathing in, lift the shoulder up. And exhale, roll the elbow out and drop your elbow down. A few more rounds like that. Then begin to tuck your chin down towards your chest. Roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. Exhale, bring your chin down. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, back toward the center. Then lift your chin up, parallel toward the floor. Turn your chin over to your right shoulder. Turn it back toward the center. Then turn to the left. Back to the center. And one more time, lift the shoulder up, hold right there. Feel that tension and exhale, drop it down. Now rest your hands on tops of the thigh. Keep that chin parallel. Draw the back of the throat back. And allow your gaze to be down toward the floor or closing your eyes. Allowing this to be the time that you draw your attention inward. Then bring that attention towards your breath as you're breathing in and out. Let these few minutes to centering yourself and find center and balance. Watch the flow of your breath in and out without changing any patterns. Noticing whether you find that breath is shallow, choppy, or you find it at ease, smooth, steady flow. Each time you exhale, begin to letting all the stale air out from your body until you find that emptiness. The next inhale, see whether you can lengthen your torso more and draw that air in all the way down towards the bottom of your pubic bowl. A few of you might noticing the movement, shifts and change around your chest and ribs. Some could go deeper towards your belly. Try not to force yourself, but rather than let the body move as your breath go deeper and deeper on its own. Each inhale, draw the air in more, and each exhale, releasing all the air until you find the emptiness. A few more rounds like this. You can also visualizing the area of your body that engaging with your breathing, particularly your chest, your ribs and belly. Or just visualizing that behind your ribs and chest there's a diaphragm. When you're breathing in, the diaphragm floating down towards the bottom of your belly, just like the umbrella that open up. And as you exhale, when the diaphragm floating back towards your chest and ribs, the diaphragm closing it like the umbrella is closing. Choose what works for you so that you can stay focused towards your breath and allow your mind to arrive in here into this present moment. The moment of the here and the now, where your journey begins. Allow yourself to just practicing with your range of motion and creating the confident safe space by taking modification and adjustment you may need. Listening to that inner voice and inner wisdom. Just breathe, relaxing each part of your body and let the tension melting down toward the floor. Find that flow of your breath. Then begin to observing whether at the tops of the inhalation, can you noticing the slightly pause before the exhale start? At the end of the inhalation, noticing that pause until you find the urge of the exhalation, then let the air out. By taking a slight pause, is allowing the oxygen and carbon dioxide to fully exchange. Inhale fully, exhale completely. In the next couple breaths, taking your time to set up the intention of your practice. How would you like your practice to be today? And very slowly find your way back to your natural breath. At your own time, if you're closing your eyes, you can open up your eyes. Now engaging your core, breathing in, draw your arm forward and begin to shift forward, lengthen your torso up. Breathing out slowly, draw your tailbone down towards the block, airplane the arms back, chest held toward the floor. 2 more times, using your core, roll forward, inhale, rising up, and see whether you can lift the chest up, lengthening the tailbone down towards your knee. Exhale, navel in toward the spine, leading with your heart, airplane, arms out wide, and bring the arms back. 1 more time, breathing in, rising up, and pause right here. Left hand's gonna grab to your right wrist. Exhale, tilting over to your left side. Roll your right shoulder back. Feel that lift from your waistline up. Breathing in back toward the center. Exhale, letting go. Then switch side, lengthening to the left side. Exhale, tilting over to your right. Roll the left shoulder back. Inhale back toward the center. Exhale, circle the arms behind your back and point your fingertips down using the heel of the palm towards your buttock. Then begin to lengthen your tailbone. Feel like you gently squeeze your inner thighs and buttock. Draw the elbow toward the center. Now you're going to feel it that when you draw the elbow towards the center, it hugs your shoulder blade and bring the shoulder apart. Then very slowly on your next inhale, lift the chest up away from your belly. Rather than arching your back, you feel the lengthening to the front. Tailbone begin to drop it down behind your knee. Breathe. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly bring your chin back. Let go of your arms. Bring your hands down. Bring your tailbone down toward the floor. Rising back up and observing the sensation. Breathing in, arms out wide, reaching it out. Exhale, twisting to your right, left hand outside your right thigh, right hands down toward the floor. Breathing in, draw both arms up. Exhale, untwist toward the center. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twist to your left, right hand outside your left thigh, left fingertips down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, untwist, bring your hands down. Press your hand toward the floor, then begin to moving the block away. And allow yourself to bring your knee open out wide, big toe touch, shift the tailbone towards the heel, forehead rest on the floor into your child pose. Shift your sitting bone side to side and allow your torso to sway, creating the space into the side body to your spine area. Then very slowly, you're going to press yourself back up, draw your knee down to bring your knee underneath your hip, your wrist underneath your shoulder. Roll your hip to your right side, turn the head to your right. Inhale back toward the center. Exhale, roll your hip towards the left, turn the head to the left. So side by side, 1 more time. Ease that outer hips area. Then slowly coming back toward the center, adjusting your knee. Shift the weight towards your left knee, breathing in, extending right leg behind, press the heel away. as if there's a wall behind you that you can press your heel to touch. Lift the chest forward. Feel that lengthening rather than lifting or hiking your hip. Exhale, draw your knee forward toward your chest. 2 more times. Inhale, extending the leg behind. Squeeze to your right glute. Exhale, knee forward, navel in. 1 last time. Deep breath in and breathing out. Extending the leg behind and pause right there. Now noticing how your body feels. On the next exhale, you're going to swing your right foot forward so that you can bring your right foot down toward the floor. Now walking your hands back toward your left thigh bone and come up. Noticing that your right knee is slightly behind your right ankle. So if your knee on top of the ankle, scooting your foot forward. Now you're going to bring your hands to your hip to keep your pelvis level. Exhale, you're going to draw your knee forward until your knee on top of the ankle and lift your torso up, noticing the feeling on the stretching towards the front of your left hip flexor as you draw your left thigh bone forward. Okay, so now we're going to try to get inhale, shift back so that now your hips is on top of the knee on the left side. Now on your exhale, you're going to draw your right knee forward. So that left thigh bone now come toward the floor. Can you noticing the difference? Especially if you lift your shoulder up away from your hip. 1 more time. Shift back. And then exhale, come forward, pause. Grabbing the block, put the block inside your right foot. Press your hands right there and heel toe your right foot out to the side. Next option, you can bend your left elbow down. Next option, bring your right elbow down into your lizard pose. Listen to your body, see how your body like to do. If you come up low, you can see whether you want to open more space to your hip by roll your right knee out, press to the pinky edge side. Relaxing to your shoulders, softening to your jaw. Sending the breath energy towards the area that you feel the tightness, particularly on your right glute and lower back. 1 more breath into this lizard pose. Deep breath in, breathing out slowly. Press your right foot down, heel toe your foot in. Grabbing the block and begin to bring the block inside. Shift your tailbone back to lengthening to your right leg. Then begin to point the toe forward or flex the toe back, creating the range of motion into your ankle joint. Then anchor down toward your right heel, flex the toe toward your knee, reaching your torso up, bring your hands to your hips. Breathing in, draw your arm forward and up. Breathing out, airplane the arms back. Draw your right rib cage toward your right thigh bone, chest. Begin to carry toward the floor. Then slowly releasing the hands to grab the block. Bending to your right knee. Shift your hip forward. Moving the block away, hands down. Sliding that right knee back. Bring yourself back into your table. Walking your hands and arm forward to bring your forearms and elbow down. Rest into your puppy pose. Listening to your body as you're taking a pause, reflecting your practice. When you're ready, come back up to your table. Hands and knee will start the second side. Shift the weight toward your right knee. Breathing in, extending left leg behind. Press the heel away. Trying to keep your pelvis level, so try not to lift the leg high. Roll your inner thigh in, engaging into your left glute. Exhale, knee forward toward your chest, navel in toward the spine. Inhale, extending the leg behind, squeeze your left glute, lift the chest forward. Exhale, knee forward toward your chest. 1 more time, breathing in and breathing out. Then begin to extending the leg behind, pause right there. When your body is ready, exhale, swing your left foot forward. Then slowly bring your hands to your thigh to bring your torso up. Now taking a moment once again to scoot your foot forward to bring your left knee behind your ankle. Then press your hands on the thigh for supporting, rooted down toward your heel that you can even feel like you can lift your toe up. Breathing in, shift your hip forward to bring your knee on tops of the ankle, relaxing to the right quadricep area and hip flexor. Exhale, shift your tailbone back. 2 more times. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. 1 more time as you shift forward, pause and feel lift your torso up. If you're leaning forward, then bring your torso up because you want to bring your tailbone down towards the back of your knee. Then very slowly, you're going to slowly bring your hands to grab the block and put both hands inside your left foot. Then adjusting to see how you like your release pose, whether you want to bend your elbow or not. Next option, you can heel toe your foot out even more to creating the space for your ribcage and hip, and maybe even open your knee out wide, press out to the pinky edge. Whatever you choose, listening to your body and begin to draw your chest away from your belly to feel that front body lengthening. Relaxing to your face and your jaw and continue to breathe. 1 more breath here, breathing in, breathing out, press your left foot down, heel toe your foot in, begin to grabbing the block back with you so that you can lengthening to your left leg, flex the toe toward your knee. Breathing in, point the toe forward, breathing out, flex the toe back. 1 more time, inhale, point the toe forward. And now you're going to come up, lift your torso up, draw your arms out and up toward the ceiling. Lengthening the front body. Exhale, leading with your heart, hinging forward from the hips. Airplane the arms back. Draw your left rib cage toward your left thigh bone. Exhale, release your hand to grab the block. Bending to your left knee, come forward. Move the hands inside your left foot. Draw the block away and sliding left knee back. Bring your knee down to find your child pose or puppy pose. Choose the option that works for you today. Whichever option you choose, begin to relaxing the upper back area and let the front body feel so heavily down toward the floor. Then slowly walking your hands back to find your table. Inhale, draw your left arms out toward the side and up toward the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle, reaching through to your right. 1 more time, breathing in, arms out and up. Exhale, thread the needle and lower left shoulder down, left ear down. Then adjusting until you find an ease to your left shoulder. Option, extending right arm forward. Or bring the right arms behind your back and roll that right shoulder up. Allow the front of the right shoulder to be away from your chest to stretching the front of your pectoral muscle, but relaxing to the left shoulder to allow that shoulder ease down toward the floor. When your body having enough, then begin to press your right hand down. Inhale, push to your hand to releasing your left arms back to find your table. Pause and noticing the difference between your left side and right side. Breathing in, draw your right arms out and up. Exhale, thread the needle, reaching through to your left. 1 more time, inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, folding down, right shoulder, right ear down toward the floor and choose the option. Whether keep the hands right where it is or extending left arm forward or bring the left arm behind your back. Allow yourself to follow your breath and slender down toward the pose as gravity draws you down. Noticing the right shoulder blade moving away from the center line. 1 more breath, breathing in. Exhale, press your left hands down, bring your right hands back to find your table. Breathing in, tuck in the toe. Exhale, shift the tailbone back. Feel the tailbone all the way towards the heel to stretching the bottom of your feet, so keep your toe tucked in. Stretching all the way down. Inhale, shift your hip forward, then lift your knee up, bring the tailbone up toward the sky, downward facing dog or upside down V shape. Adjusting until you find hands and feet positioned evenly. Some of you might want to walk your feet forward. Relaxing the crown of the head down as you shooting your tailbone up, lengthening your torso down toward the floor by pushing your palms away from your body. Then begin to paddle to your feet by bending one knee at a time, walk the dog. Observing what happens to the back of your leg. Can you feel more towards your Achilles, your gastroc, or your hamstring? Listening to your body. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, step your feet open out wide, turn the toe out to the different side. Bending your knee, walking your feet back towards your thigh bone and allow your tailbone to be down. Lift your heart up, relaxing your shoulder. So you're not going to be crunching like this. You want to roll your shoulder back. Point the knee towards your toe. Engaging that inner thighs and outer hip muscle. Breathing and squeeze your inner thigh. Lengthen your arms, widen it up into your 5-point star. Exhale, bend the knee. Thinking about draw your knee away from each other and bend your elbow. Open the front of the chest. Exhale, draw that palm meeting up at the center and sinking down deeper. 2 more times. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bend the knee, sinking down. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. Then releasing the hands. Put the fingertips inside, grab into the thigh, lengthening that inner thigh muscle. Lift to the chest, roll the shoulder back and down. Exhale, left shoulder, right knee, as if your left hand, draw your left knee away from you. Breathing and coming back toward the center. Exhale, twist to your left side, relaxing to the upper back and jaw. Let go of all the tension. 1 more time on each side. So inhale back toward the center. Exhale, left shoulder, right knee. Inhale back toward the center. Exhale, right shoulder, left knee. Then slowly coming back toward the center. Draw your arms out wide. Exhale, sweeping the floor into sunflower pose. Inhale, rising up, reaching up tall. Exhale, sweeping down. 1 last time. Deep breath in and breathing out. And as you rise back up, draw the palms to knee. Exhale, hands right in front of the center of the heart. Turn the toe in. Come back to your mountain pose. Allow yourself time to noticing that. Can you feel your feet grounding and sliding your heel apart? Noticing as you not actual movement your heel, but feel like you draw your heel apart. You're activating to your inner thigh muscle and your glute muscle. Take a deep breath in, releasing the arms out wide, reaching the arms out and up. And holding the palm facing toward one another as if you hold the energy ball. Exhale, begin to tilting into a half moon position. Try not to drop your shoulder forward, roll the shoulder back. Feel the alignment of your hips and shoulder on the right side in the alignment. Using your core, your oblique, so the left rib cage moving away from the floor. Breathing and coming back toward the center. Exhale, tilting over to your right side. Roll the left shoulder back. Press down toward your left foot. Inhale back toward the center. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, twisting over to your left. Then begin to bring your left hands to grab your left thigh bone and reaching right arms up. Revolving side stretch to open up the psoas muscle on your right side. Tilting your left ear down, relaxing to the right side of your neck. Inhale, bring your right arm forward, left arms behind. Exhale, untwist, bring the arm forward, interlace your hand, flip the palms up. Squeezing your buttock, lift the chest up into your gentle back bending. Exhale, bending your knee, hinging forward from the hips. Draw your chest parallel toward the floor, pushing your palms away. Bring your tailbone back. Begin to feel the activation of your quadricep and relaxing to your hamstring. Then begin to bend your knee, push down to your heel. Inhale, rising back up, lift the chest up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arms back, twist to your right. Then begin to lower your right hands to grab your thigh bone. Breathing in, reaching left arms up. Relaxing the right ear down toward the floor. Feel the lengthening to the left side of your neck. Softening to your shoulder and jaw. Breathing in, left arm forward, right arms back. Exhale, untwist, bring your arm forward and roll your shoulder a couple of times, shaking arms, leg. Get ready for your balance pose. Today, balance pose will be 5-point star. So we're going to start in with the dynamic movement first, then we fold into the 5-point star. So bring your hands to your hips, soft, bending your knee, begin to circle your ankle, knees and hips. Reverse the circle to the opposite side. Pause right here, activating your leg, press down to your feet. Feel the lengthening, but drop and roll your shoulder down. I see a lot of you like this, just drop it down. Hands down to your hip, gazing about 15 feet forward, down toward the floor. When you're ready, we'll shift the weight toward your right foot. Inhale, bend your left knee, lift the left heel up. Exhale, using the outer hips muscle, sliding the toe away, toe tap. This is your first option. So try not to lean yourself rooted down toward your big toe here. So keep the right side in the line. Second option, then you squeeze your left foot, lift the heel up. Exhale, bring your foot back, either toe tap or knee up. Inhale, extending either toe tap or lift up. Exhale, bring your knee back, toe tap or lift up. One more time, inhale, exhale. On the next inhale, as you're reaching out, pause, stay right here, take the next option, reaching right arms up. When you find yourself steady, lifting both arms to find yourself into a 5-point star. Rooted down towards your right foot to lift up towards your shoulder and arm. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, bring your hands to your hip, put the left foot down, squatting down to press down to your heels, sinking the tailbone down. Inhale, rising back up, then begin to release, taking all your legs and arms. Get yourself ready for the second side. You can also even twisting side to side. Do what your body needs to do so that when you're ready, you come to find the stillness into your mountain pose or Tadasana. Make it more grounding by bringing your hands to your hips, relaxing your shoulder down. Take the gaze down toward the floor will help you. When you're ready, we're starting by press down toward your left foot so that you can lift your right heel up, bend your right knee. Exhale, first option, dragging the toe to bring it to tap. Inhale, either toe tap back toward the center or knee up. Exhale, toe tap or draw the right leg out to the side. Keep the left side steady. Breathing in back toward the center. Exhale, draw the right heel away. Inhale, back toward the center. Exhale, press your right heel away, pause right here. When you find the steadiness, then lift your left arms up. Option, reaching right arms up as well. Feel the rooted down by press your big toe down, lengthening from your waistline up. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, slowly release. Bring your hands to your hip, right foot down, sinking the tailbone down, draw the navel in. Now this time, bring your ribcage toward your thigh bone, then extending the arms away. Inhale, rising back up halfway. Exhale, twist to your right, left hand outside your right thigh, right arms behind your back. Option, reaching right arms up toward the ceiling into an aqua arm. Continue to breathe. One more breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, untwist. Bring your torso back, arm forward at the shoulder height. Breathing in. Exhale, twist to your left. Right arm outside your left leg. Left arm can be behind or up toward the ceiling. One more breath. Breathing in. Breathing out. Come back toward the center. Then folding down toward the floor to find yourself into a standing forward fold. Bend your knee a lot to bring your rib cage toward your thigh bone, then tilting the crown and head down. Lengthening to the back of your leg by bringing your tailbone away from your heel. Your hands can grab you an opposite elbow or grabbing the block to support you. Nodding yes. Allow your torso to gently sway side to side now. Then we pause right here, releasing the hands down. Breathing in, coming up halfway, bring your hands toward your thigh bone. Exhale, release, hands down toward the floor. Shift the weight toward your left foot, step right foot back. Bring the heel down, turn the toe out to the side. Left hands on top of the left thigh. Open the arms and turn your torso out to your right side to find your warrior two. Checking in right away that your front knee, your knee on top of the ankle, that you can feel the weight. Otherwise, step your foot slightly forward, widen up your stand. Inhale, push down to your heel, straight the leg, lift the arms up. Exhale, bend your left knee forward, draw your right heel away and open the arms out wide, sinking down deeper. Then rest your left elbow on top of the thigh. Inhale, draw your right arm forward away from your right heel. So feel like you're dragging your right heel away as you're reaching left arm forward. Right arm forward. And if you're noticing that you press your left elbow down toward your thigh, can you lift that left rib cage away from your thigh bone so that you're using your core muscle? Inhale, rising back up, open up the arms out wide. Exhale, turn the arms behind, tailbone down, roll the shoulder blade toward the center, lift the chest up. Noticing if your front knee begin to roll in, press more toward the pinky edge, lift your arch. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, draw your left shoulder toward your left knee. Next option, bring the arms up toward the ceiling, crown the head, hanging down toward the floor, humble warrior. Stay right here for one more breath. Breathing in, breathing out, releasing both hands inside your left foot. Step left foot back to find your downward facing dog. Option, bring your knee down. Find yourself in a child pose or puppy pose. If you choose to be in your downward facing dog, then paddle into your feet a couple times. Ease off all the tension. If you'd like to join me on downward facing dog, then coming up. Inhale, shifting the shoulder forward on top of the wrist with the top of the push-up or plank pose. Exhale, option to bring your knee down toward the floor, untuck the toe, kneeling plank. Breathing in, exhale, bend the elbow, lower the chest down toward the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, peeling shoulder chest away from the floor. Keep your shoulder blade toward the center. Stay right here, press into your hand, lengthen your arms, roll the shoulder back, lengthening the chest away from your belly, upward facing dog. Then we all shift back to find your child pose for one breath. Allowing this to be the time for you to checking in with your body. Feel your front rib cage down towards your thigh bone, chest down towards the floor. When you feel ready, press through your hands. Inhale, tuck in the toe, lift the knee off from the ground, tailbone up toward the sky, back to your downward facing dog. Bend your knee, eye looking forward, walking your feet forward toward your hands, standing forward fold. Once you arrive here, checking in whether you're hinging forward from the hips, bring your rib cage toward your thigh bone. Breathing in halfway up, hands grab to your thigh bone, chest parallel toward the floor.
Exhale, folding down, let the gravity draw you down towards the floor into your standing forward fold. Then shift the weight towards your right foot. Inhale, step left foot behind, turn the toe out to the side. Right hands on top of the right thigh, bring yourself up. And taking your time to adjusting your leg first before you doing your arm. The leg needs to be wide enough that the front knee on top of the ankle, knee pointing forward. And activating your leg, rooted down toward both heels and draw your heel apart. Then floating your arms away, breathing in, press down to your feet, straight the leg, lift the arms up, hug the waistline in. Exhale, bending your right knee forward, sinking your tailbone down and open and floating your arms away. Feel the lightness in your shoulder as you reaching your arms away. And then exhale, bend your knee more, sinking down deeper. Then begin to rest your right elbow towards your thigh bone gently. Inhale, draw your left arm forward, away from your left heel. Feel that left side of your body, that the energy flow from your left heel toward your left fingertips. Using your oblique muscle, lifting the right ribcage away from your thigh bone. One last breath here into your lateral ankle, breathing in, breathing out, release, open up your arms out wide, sinking the tailbone back down, warrior two. Then begin to circle the arms behind your back, squeezing your buttock down. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips. Draw your chest back toward the floor, arms behind, hug your shoulder blade toward the center. Next option, you can tilt the crown of the head down, lift your arms up toward the ceiling, humble warrior. Wherever you are, rooted your heel down, feel the energy down towards the earth. Deep breath in, exhale, release, bring your hand inside your right foot, step right foot back, meet up with the left into your downward facing dog or child pose. Once you get to the pose, do what your body needs to do. Then all come and meet me in your downward facing dog, breathing in, shifting the shoulder forward on top of the wrist with the top of the push-up or plank pose. Exhale, either knee down or not. Then begin to bend your elbow, lower the chest down toward the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathing in, peeling shoulder chest away from the floor, or pressing to your hand, lengthen your arms, roll the shoulder back and down, upward facing dog. Then slowly bend your knee, releasing the whole front body down, turn the cheek to one side, as a matter one side. Let go of your arm, bring the arm along the side of your body. Allow that front body connecting down towards the mat. Ease that tension. Then begin to bend your knees, so the foot up toward the ceiling point and flex the toe or circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Then begin to roll your knees side to side. Ease off all the tension into your lower back and your spine area. Pause right here, extending the leg out down toward the floor. Inhale, draw your left leg out to the side. Then begin to bend your knee. Bring your knee away from your hip. Allow that inner thigh to stretch rather than press your knee down toward the floor, but thinking about lengthening your knee away from your hip. Noticing the gravity, draw your hips and inner thigh downward toward the floor. And if you want more sensation, you can come up by bend your elbow, put your elbow underneath your hip, lift the chest up away from your belly. Sending the energy towards that left inner thigh area. Draw your knee away rather than press your hip down. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out slowly, extending left leg out and bring your left leg back. Pause and feel. Noticing where you feel the sensation. When you're ready, then open right leg out to the side, draw your knee up at hip height. Option to bring the sole of the foot towards the left inner thigh, focusing on draw your right knee away from your body rather than press your right hip bone down. Noticing that if you're leaning over to your left side, trying to shift your right elbow, pressing that energy down toward your right elbow. Give me one more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. Slowly extending right leg out, then bring your right leg back. Let your torso coming down toward the floor. Turn the cheek to the opposite side. Then begin to bend your knee one more time. Roll yourself side to side. And this time, lift your chin on top of the mat and bring your hands to grab your foot one at a time. Lengthen to your arms, draw your knee away from your hip. Stay right here, begin to peel your shoulder chest away from the floor, focusing on lift the chest forward and roll the shoulder away from your chest. Feel the shoulder blade hugging into the center. Next option, you can floating your thigh bone and knee off from the floor. Feel like you're trying to press your feet toward your hand and your hands press toward your feet. Noticing that resist. Bow pose, Dhanurasana. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, letting go everything and slender yourself down towards the floor. Feel your front body letting go more and more with each exhale. Then asking yourself, would you like to bend your knee or just stay right there? If you like, you can roll your knee side to side or crisscross like European windshield wiper. When your body ready, press the tops of the feet down, chin on tops of the mat, hands underneath your shoulder. Then begin to press yourself back up into your table. Once you're in your table, shift the weight toward your right knee, breathing in, extending left leg behind, press the heel away. Exhale, draw that left leg out to the side, left heel, knees and hip in the alignment. Then begin to shift your torso forward and back, stretching the inner thighs and outer hips. The next time you shift your tailbone towards your right heel, then begin to lower your elbow and forearms down. Allow your left heel drawing it away from your right knee, stretching that inner thigh, relaxing to your torso, trying to look forward towards the tops of the mat so that the back of the neck are long. Breathing in, walking your hands back. Then begin to bring your right hand towards the outside of your right knee. Adjust until your right shoulder down on tops of the wrist. Left hand, draw your left hips and shoulder up, reaching the left arms up, kneeling side plank pose. Next option, draw your left arm away from your left heel, lengthening to the left side of your body. Continue to stay right here. Take the next movement. Exhale, bend your knee and bring your elbow and knee to knee. Inhale, reaching arms and leg away. Exhale, knee to elbow, squeezing into your belly. One last time. Inhale, exhale. Then draw your left knee down, bring your hands down, choosing child pose or puppy pose to rest. Stay here for one more breath. Then when you're ready, come back to your table. Breathing in, extending right leg behind, lift the chest up. Exhale, draw your right leg out to the side, right heel, knees and hip in the line. Then begin to shift your shoulder forward and back to warming up and stretching that inner thighs and outer hips. The next time your tailbone shifting towards your left heel, lower your forearms down is an option. If you bring your forearms down, look forward towards the tops of the mat so that back of the neck are long. Continue to breathe and sending the breath energy towards the area that you feel tightness and sensation. One last breath, breathing in, breathing out, press into your hands, walking your hands toward your left knee. Then bring left hand outside your left knee with your wrist underneath your shoulder. Right hands draw your shoulder and hip to keep your hip, shoulder, and knee in the alignment. Dragging your right heel away. Inhale, right arms either up toward the ceiling or drawing it away from your right heel. Allow that right side of your body to open the space, particularly towards your rib cage and hip joint. One more breath here. Then stay right here. Take the next option. Exhale, bring your knee and elbow to knee. Inhale, arms and leg away. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing hands and knee down. Open up your knee wide. Big toe touch. Shift the tailbone towards the heel. Forehead rest on the floor. Child pose. Allow yourself to surrender down. Pause to reflect on your practice. Then slowly walking your hands toward your knee. Come back up to your sitting and roll the hip to one side, extending the leg out down toward the floor. Rock your sitting bone side to side, shift your tailbone away, extending the leg out. Breathing in, draw your arm forward and up. Breathing out, hinging forward from the hips, leading with your heart, folding down, hands can grab underneath your thigh or flexing the toe towards your knee. If you need the belt, then using the belt to wrap around the ball of the foot, draw your elbow towards your hips. Allow that hinging from the hips that you can feel your rib cage come down toward your thigh bone. Wherever you are, continue to breathe. If you want more sensation, flex the toe toward your knee. One last breath, breathing in, breathing out slowly, walking your hands back, bending your knee one at a time, bring the sole of the foot towards one another and rock your sitting bone side to side, bring your heel closer toward your body. Then lengthening to your arm, reaching and roll your torso back. Option interest your hands, press it down underneath your pinky, lift your knee up and down like butterfly. Then when you're ready, as you exhale, begin to bend your elbow, hinging forward from the hips. Feel like you're trying to draw your knee towards your hip, not pressing your knee down toward the floor. Noticing where you feel the stretch and pause and back off when you experience the pain. Baddha Konasana or bow angle pose help with stretching your inner thighs. Allow yourself to just let your breath guide you to let your pose unfold. Give me one more breath here, breathing in, breathing out, release to bring your hands down underneath your knees, slow motion, draw your knee back toward the center, step your feet forward, rest your hands on tops of the feet, torso on tops of the thigh. When you're ready to go down toward the floor, make sure you have one tennis ball and have the block nearby. Begin to roll yourself down toward the floor. Then bring the knee towards your shoulder, open your knee out wide so that your shoulders are apart, shoulder blade rests on the mat. Then very slowly, hands right behind your thigh, extending the leg out, widen your leg, circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. Point and flex your toe. Then begin to bending both knees, bring your knee together, lower your left foot down, bend your left knee. Cross right ankle on tops of the left thigh, flex your right toe toward your knee. You can roll your left knee side to side to kind of ease the tension off toward the sacrum area. Then pause, noticing the back of your right sacrum down evenly towards the left. Next option, you can draw your left knee towards your chest or using the tennis ball. By pressing the tennis ball right behind the sacrum area, basically it's slightly about 2 to 3 inches above your sitting bone. And see when you roll side to side, whether you find the area, that tenderness that help you ease the tension. Each one of you will feel differently, so adjust and move, particularly the muscle right behind the sacrum, where the piriformis muscle is. Roll your knee side to side. Remember the tennis ball is on your right side of your glute, not on the left. Because I still see some of you put it on the left side. It's supposed to be on the right side. Breathe, pause right here. And allow yourself to let it go so that the body weight press against the tennis ball to let the blood circulate there. And as you exhale, lift your tailbone up, move the tennis ball away so that the blood draw all the way to that area. Open up your arms out wide at the shoulder height level. Take a deep breath in, exhale, roll both knees over to your right side, relaxing to your lower back, reaching your left arms away from your body. Let that twist to ease the tension. Option to turn the head to your left side. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, and crossing your leg, roll your knee back up one at a time. Bring your arms back, pause, and notice the difference. When you're ready, left ankle cross on top of the right thigh, flex the toe toward your knee. Then roll your knee or shift your hips side to side to adjusting to bring your left sacrum down evenly with the right. Then you can choose the option whether to draw your knee toward your chest or pressing the tennis ball right behind your left sacrum. Breathing in by lifting your hips up and press the tennis ball towards the area, and then roll side to side until you find the tenderness area that you like to releasing the tension. Continue to moving around and shift the ball. Where is it that you find yourself at ease? Then very slowly hold right there to let the blood all pulling towards that direction. On your next exhale, begin to lift your hips up and move the tennis ball away. Pause, extending the arms out wide at the shoulder height. Take a deep breath in, exhale, roll both knees over to your left side. Relax into your lower back, letting go of all that tension, reaching the right arms away from your body. Option to turn the head to your right side. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, uncrossing your leg, roll your knee back up one at a time, bring your arms back. Walking your heel closer to your buttock, grabbing the block. Breathing in, press down towards your feet and feel like you're trying to slide your heel apart. Then lift your hips up. Press the block underneath your sacrum, the flat area below your lower back and a few inches above your sitting bone. Adjusting your shoulder down, inhale, reaching the arms overhead, lengthening the front body, hug your waistline and begin to feel that ribcage expanding. Next option, extending the leg out down toward the floor one at a time. Roll your inner thigh in by bringing the big toe to touch. Each inhale, draw your toe away fingertips by pointing the toe forward and reaching the arms overhead. Breathe deeply to your rib cage to letting go the tension into your psoas muscle, the front of your hip flexor, your quadricep. On your next exhale, begin to draw your arms back, letting go your shoulder down. Bring your palm facing down, then sliding your foot in one at a time. Then hands can grab to the block or press your hands down toward the floor. Inhale, reaching the leg up toward the ceiling one at a time into a supporting legs up pose or an inversion. Point and flex the toes, circle your ankle clockwise, counterclockwise. As you point and flex the toe is activating into your calf muscle, the second diaphragm in our body, the area where help pumping the blood to recirculating back up towards your heart area. Pause and stay right here. Next option, your hands can grab to the block or right behind your tailbone and begin to draw the toe towards the crown of the head into a supported proud pose. Choose the option that works for your body. If you feel the tightness into your shoulder, the proud pose will help you. One more breath, breathing in, breathing out, begin to bend your knee, begin to lower your sacrum down, let go of your leg down toward the floor one at a time, pause right here with bend knee. Taking the moment for your body to rest here. When you're ready, bring your arms down, palm facing down, then lift your hips up, sliding the block away. Lower the sacrum down toward the floor. Open up your arms out wide. Heel toe your foot until you find the corner edge of your mat, then roll your knees side to side. Ease all that tension into your lower back and spine so that you can get yourself ready for your relaxation. As your knee rolling back up, feet flat down toward the floor. Breathing in, draw your right knee toward your right shoulder, right hands behind your thigh. Then left knee toward your left shoulder, left hands behind into your happy baby pose. Bring the sole of the foot up toward the ceiling and roll yourself gently side to side. When your body have enough, then slowly bring your foot down toward the floor one at a time, bend your knee. If you have lower back issue, then bring your knee to touch, open your feet apart into a constructive rest pose, arms slightly away from your body. If you like to rest more on the floor, then extend the leg out down toward the floor, widen your leg, and let the toe turn into an opposite direction the way it wants to be. Adjust your body until you feel the whole back body rest completely down toward the floor. Softening to your face, your jaw, let the tongue fall to the top roof of your mouth. Option to choose to gazing up toward the ceiling or closing your eyes. Allowing this to be the time for your body to rest and unwind. The time to rejuvenating, the letting go. Each inhale, feel that lightness into your body. And each exhale, surrender yourself down toward the floor, tension melting away. Feel your body being at ease. Begin to noticing an awareness towards your breath. Breathing in and out to both nostrils. And let the exhale guiding you deeper towards your deep relaxation. Slowly bring your awareness back towards your body. Allow your head to gently turn side to side, wiggling to your hands, your toes. Breathing in, reaching the arms overhead and stretching your body in all directions. What is it that you feel as you lengthen your arms and leg into an opposite direction? Then as you exhale, bend your knee one at a time. Option to bring that knee up toward your chest, hands on tops of the knee. Roll your torso side to side. Ease the tension and awakening to the back body. Exhale, begin to roll to the right side, bottom arm supporting head, neck and shoulder, knee towards your shoulder or your chest. Stay into this sideline position. Allow your nervous system to slowly returning back. Sensing the letting go. When your body ready, press with the top hands to bring yourself back up into a sitting position. Tailbone rooted down toward the floor, the spine stacking on tops of one another, all the way up towards the crown of the head. Rest your hands on tops of the thigh. Gazing down or closing your eyes and taking this moment to witness your experience. To checking in with your body, noticing the quality of your breath, and noticing the quality of the stillness and quietness into your mind. Draw your palms together in front of your heart and rubbing that palm, generating the heat. And as you're doing this, finding that positive energy be with you. Then very slowly, once your hands warm enough, cupping around the orbits of your eye and spreading that positive energy, the gratitude towards the whole body. Just breathe and relaxing more. Exhale, begin to release. Draw your arms out wide. Inhale, reaching the arms up and allow the palms to touch. Exhale, floating that hand right in front of your heart as we bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining the practice with me today. Have a wonderful Sunday. We'll see you back next week. Thank you.